so back, left me home myself to back. And after 5 straight nights of TV, I was ready to scream. So I called up a beer drinking buddy of mine. I said, Bill, I ain't having a real good time. He said, why don't we go to the wrestling match and let off a little steam? The main event was the Spider Parts unknown with his trusted partner, the Blue Cyclone, and they were taken on a team that has never been beat. Now, I've been seeing enough matches before, and the crowd was backed up, come out the door. But me and old Bill lucked out. We got ringside seats. Well, they rang the bell, and all hell broke loose. My legs were shaking like a rubber goose. I'd never seen anything like this, not even in the war. The Cyclone put a bench in an airplane spin, and then he bodied sand, and then he did it again. I swear I didn't see how that old boy could take much more. It was right about then in the thick of things, my buddy Bill threw a chair in the ring, and that's when I knew we'd better be heading for the door. Because I saw the Cyclone looking at us, and he's rubbing his head, and he's starting to cuss, and I knew if he caught us, he'd break Bill's neck for sure. But where we parked weren't too far, and Bill ran so fast, he beat me to the car, locked the doors, and wasn't about to let anybody in. And I turned around, the Cyclone was there, and he said, hey, walk, you're not your chair. By the look in his eyes, I knew this was the end. Then he body slammed me 2 or 3 times, he put his arm around me from behind, then he pile drived me right there on the hard concrete. Broke both my arms and 3 of my ribs. It's the closest I ever come to being killed. And that's the last thing I remember before he put me to sleep. Blue Cyclone. Well, I woke up in a hospital bed just thinking I believe I could have took him if I hadn't been drinking. So the next time we meet, I won't be on no binge. Because I haven't seen the same since he had that fight. I see the Cyclone in my dreams at night. I'll never be satisfied till I get revenge. So I called up Bill and told him the plan, and all he said was, oh man, I did the same darn thing if it was me. Ha ha! It all happened so quick when the corridor slammed, must have broke something because the door was locked in, and he was already down, and he's gone. I got free. Bill said, since you're thinking about taking him again, I know 2 old boys that weigh 210, and they'd take out a grizzly with a switch in the woods at night. Well, we talked it over, and he said they're willing. They'd stop at nothing short of killing. Said, Hoss, we'll back you as long as you want to fight. So we all went down to the Hammerlack bar, hang out of all the wrestling stars, and wait for the Blue Cyclone to hit the door. Well, after a while, he finally appeared, sat down at the bar, ordered a beer, and he barely took a sip before I stepped to the middle of the floor. I yelled, hey, Cyclone, remember me? I'm the guy you put to sleep. Only this time you can see I'm not alone. Ha-ha! You see them cute big dudes over there? The Cyclone looked and said, over there. And I turned around, and son of a gun, they were gone. Well, the Cyclone looked at me and he grinned. He said, okay, well, here we go again. Seems to me that some guys never learn. Then he waded through them tables and chairs, put a full Nelson on me and grabbed me by the hair. And when they threw me to the floor, I was starting to get concerned. Next thing I remember, they were carrying me in, and the doctor said, oh no, son, you again. I said, doctor, how long do you think I'll be here this time? He said, boy, if you don't leave that Cyclone alone one of those days, you ain't going home. You think the undertaker service, not mine. Blue Cyclone, meanest wrestling the ring has ever known. You make you groan, you make you moan, you lay